Now, my kings, what we are about to delve into today is one I know most, if not all of you, my kings, have experienced in one way or another. You notice how women say they want good men, but run back to the men who treat them like they don't matter. They say they want consistency, but they get bored when you text always. They say they want a confident man, but calls him arrogant when he sets boundaries. They say they want honesty, but the moment that honesty starts to hurt their feelings or call them out, they immediately start getting angry or hate the honesty. Now, my kings, it is not that women are liars. It is just that most of us do not understand the conflict between what we think or have been taught to believe we need and what we are naturally wired to respond to. Society teaches women to be rational about love, focusing on career alignment, status, security, and so on. But the truth is that biologically, attraction is emotional and primal. Women are naturally drawn to confidence, leadership, dominance, and unpredictability. And it is this split between what we've been taught or made to believe we want and what we actually are naturally wired to respond to or we are naturally attracted to that creates inner chaos within us women, making it look like we don't know what we want. You see, the society teaches women to love with our heads. We should choose with our heads. But we also desire with our bodies. And you can agree with me that these two parts rarely ever agree. That is why you will hear a woman say she wants a stable guy, maybe with a 9 to 5. But the moment a mysterious, unpredictable man shows up, all her logic disappears. Like I already mentioned, it is not that women are liars. It is just that most of us have failed to understand the difference between what we are being taught or made to believe we need and what we actually respond, desire, and are attracted to naturally. A lot of women out there no longer even know what makes them happy. You will see a woman post, "I deserve the word," and she has no idea what type of man even fits into her word. And that is because her standards are influenced by trends, by what the society thinks should be the standard of the right man, over what she actually is naturally drawn to as a woman. Now, how does all this concern you, my kings? How does it concern the men? The thing is that a lot of men are making the mistake of trying to adapt to what women say they want over what they naturally respond to. And that is where you come in. The moment you start adjusting or changing yourself to fit her confusion, you start to lose your masculine frame because you are dancing to her tune and not being what naturally attracts her. And that is where you end up losing yourself in the process. So instead of chasing what she says she wants, you should rather be chasing what she's naturally drawn to. Because she can try to be logical all she wants, but her desires are always going to overshadow her logic when it comes down to it. So stop asking what women want and start asking what women respect. Women respect men who make decisions, who are not afraid to say no, men who don't need validation. So instead of trying to follow her emotions and follow the things she says, you should be grounded. Instead of trying to find out her own standard, be confident in your own standard and be grounded in it. Because that is what women naturally respond to. And as crazy as it might sound, that is why a lot of women are still with toxic men. It is not that these men are good to them. It is not that they don't know that they are in the wrong place. But it is that these men, even though they are toxic, are grounded in their toxicity, so much so that they are confident about who they are, even though they are trash. And because women naturally respect that, because women naturally respect men who don't need validation, because this man doesn't need anybody to tell him he is what he is. He believes he is what he is. That is why they are drawn to these men. So as a good man, what you need to do is to be grounded in who you are, to the point where you don't need women or anybody at all to validate you, or to tell you what you are, or to have to boost your confidence for you. Her confusion doesn't have to become your confusion as well. When you stay in your masculine frame, you give her something stable to follow. When a man knows who he is and he stands by it, even the most confused woman begins to stabilize, because we are natural followers. So stop trying to figure women out and rather make sure you are clear about your own self. Your clarity is your power. Her confusion is her journey. It is not something you have to journey with her on. So that's it for this video, my kings. This is the reason why it looks like modern women don't know what they want. And what I have also given you is the perfect solution and what you should do as a king in situations like this. Please do let me know if you found this video interesting and informative as well. Do watch, subscribe if you haven't done that already. Turn on the notification bell, like this video, drop a comment down below, share this video with your family and friends, and see you in the next one.